Hey guys, I am at the hospital tonight. Just hanging out with my son Drake, who is asleep now, and I probably should be, but I can't quite get there. So I thought I would just record a little bit about the Saltstalker while while I can't sleep. So going to be waking up in about 4 hours and starting the next day. But but I wanted to spend a little time with you and maybe talk a little bit about Jonesy Saltstalker Whales. So let's get into it. Um, so Jonesy is he's going to be the fishing trainer for the game, and he is a little he's a character. He's gonna follow you around while you're shopping, and he's gonna be super attentive. Um, Anything that you look at, he's gonna have commentary, and he's gonna try to sell you that thing because whatever it is, that's the most important thing. That's the best thing for you at that moment. So he's a funny character. You're probably gonna like him a lot and also be annoyed by him a lot. Um, and I guess in a game you're not going to be annoyed, but if it was real, he'd drive you crazy. Well, I think you've probably had that salesman, right? So anyway, he's a fun character. The fishing in Hugs and Missiles is kind of absurd anyway. You're in a you're in a mech the whole time, so you're in this 25-foot tall maybe robot and you're holding like a tiny fishing rod and you're casting it out into the water. So that's absurd, right? But that's the thing about the game. It's silly, but it's fun, and at least that's what I'm aiming for. So we'll see. I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you'll get a kick out of this. But so this is Jonesy, or Salt Stalker, whatever you want to call him. Um, and he's just he's experienced. He was a great fisherman um, before before the thunder clone ever hit. He was just a deckhand working on a trawler that went and fished out along the coast near the briny plains. And when the cataclysm hit, the ship got torn apart, and he was stranded for a while. But he turned the wreckage into his workshop, and he started salvaging, and kind of built up a little business for himself. Um, he earned the name Salt Stalker because he could move along the shore at at day or night. He was just always able to navigate and seemed to always find the best places to make a catch. Um, and so he kind of earned a reputation and um, became like the guy that you went to if you needed bait and tackle. So he's just he kind of became famous because of his ability to navigate the waters and find the best places to catch, and then that kind of led to him having this reputation that he turned into this business. So his shop's called Saltstalker Shoal, and it's just a rundown shack, and most of his wares aren't even inside it; they're just like piled up around it. Um, so I don't know. I think it'll be a fun place to explore. He's a little bit he's a little bit like a sea dog, so he's got this little bit of pirate feel to him, but he's also like traveling salesman. You might think of, let's see, you might think of Saltstalker like, uh, my mind's gone blank. Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp's character. Why can't I think of it? Um, anyway, a cross between that and Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. I know that's ridiculous, but he's got the theatrical flair, and he comes at you with all these wild pitches, but at the same time it's all about the money, money, money. So I just think he's a fun character. I think he's a little bit charming in this kind of almost stalkerish way, if if you catch my drift. So some of the things he might say to you is like, that's the bait you want. The aroma matches you perfectly. Those fish will never smell you coming. So like he's selling you, but he's also kind of subtly insulting you at the same time. And then he goes, like he might say, when he when you come to him for fishing lessons, he's like, well, if you can't fish, you could at least learn to lie better, you know. And kind of, again, he's giving you like a jab over your lack of skill at fishing. And yeah, anyway, that's kind of the character that you're dealing with. And he just runs his little shop right there in Jetsam on the shore. And I think you're going to enjoy getting to meet him, even though he's a little bit weird. So I'm gonna cut this one there, a little short. I just wanted to give a quick introduction and honestly, just try to get something out today and get some rest. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye bye.